never got to tell me.
What up, what up, what up, what up, y'all? Episode 33, man. Straight facts with gutter health is wealth, the Dover way. I got my brother with me, Dover. What's good, baby?
Yo, what up, what up, what up? As always, long day but productive. Bless. What's going on?
Oh, man. Blessed and highly favored, man. Blessed and highly favored, man. Before we even start the show, man, I want to give a big shout out to Melinda. I told you, you try to get me to interview the opposing team. I told you I was not doing it, and why? I want to give a major shout out to Mario. It's me. Come on, baby. Y'all forget just how young this young man was when he was on the billboards. I also want to give a major shout out to Sammy. The youngest
Sammy was
the youngest ever to be on Billboard at the age of 12. So I want to give a major shout out to Sammy and major shout out to Mario. I actually did marketing and promo for both their teams. When they were younger.
Man.
Huh?
Bullying people out there. Mario was bullying people out there, man.
Bro, but here's the thing, right? And here's the thing that surprised me the most that a lot of people didn't even catch. What surprised me the most was that one of the best organic singers of our era is Tank.
Yeah.
Tank wrote major hits for Mario. He wrote major hits for Omarion. When Tank came out and was off key, that disappointed me more than O'Melon and Orion eating the watermelon.
And Tank has sang in interviews, and he ain't off key. Tank don't miss.
Tank is a real singer. Yeah. Tank is someone that perfected singing from the diaphragm. Like like you said, he don't miss. Tank is like us this summer. Like we just don't lose, right? So when I saw him come out and be off, I'm like, damn, it's the liquor. Because it was sponsored by Ciroc. It was sponsored by a couple of different liquor companies. So, they were drinking and things like that. So that disappointed me.
Just embarrassed for being on Omarion's side, because what Omarion was doing was a lot of clown shit, man.
Yeah.
That was a lot of clown shit.
Yeah. But to see Tank do that was like, come on now, brother. Like, don't do that. And then and as many people know, Tank has sang backup on a lot of records. A lot of major records. I'm talking about you know what I'm saying? Like
he still makes fire albums. He got an album coming out, I think, soon. He's still making fire music.
Yeah. So Tank, he's one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? That
he's another underrated
one. When Ray J was off key, I was cracking up because I'm like, yo, what did y'all expect? It's Ray J. Like, when has Ray J ever been a great singer? You know what I'm saying?
Ray J had his kid with him. Like, if it was his weekend and he couldn't cancel his plans, that had me rolling, yo.
Bro, you want to know what's genius about Ray J, though? He had Raycon sponsor the event. So the pre-show was actually sponsored by Raycon. I don't know if you noticed it or not, but if you look behind them where the Versus sign is, it was Raycon.
Yeah.
During the pre-battle. So it was sponsored by Raycon. Right. That's a great marketing move. He's a great business mind. Shout out to Brandy. But now it's back to him being Brandy's little brother. Because for a minute they kind of changed. But definitely shout out to them and but yeah, man, we episode 33, we back with another one. Roe versus Wade was overturned. A whole bunch of old Caucasian males taking more rights away from our women. You have dogs. Yo, shout out to VH1. You have dogs with more rights than our women, and it's sad to see.
Scary
because
times.
You have it's scary times because everything now, you setting a precedence right? To now you're trying to take our rights to
Right.
vote away. You're trying to get us back into slavery. What we doing?
Yeah.
Like, so
And,
we have so many.
It's scary. It's scary because if they could overturn what they want to overturn, you never know what's next, and you just got to prepare yourself.
Right. And look at it like this, right? There's so many things going on in the world right now. So many school shootings, so many mass shootings, the gas prices, the war on us. And what's on your agenda is to read and overturn Roe versus Wade. Like, that's really what's in the front, in your frontal lobe. This is what you're thinking.
Well, that's all because it's calculated. Everything else is supposed to happen. It's going according to plan. So everything that's on the front page, that's just for distraction.
Yeah, man, it's scary times out here. But Dover, I got a meme for you. As a renowned physical trainer and nutritionist and a chef, I want to know what you think about this, because when I saw this, I immediately thought of you. But I just don't want to send you everything outside of the scope. I want the people to see your natural reactions to certain things and get your input as a professional.
Right. What is that? What the caption say? Our logo on the bottom there. There we go.
Getting your body done, then promoting fitness should be illegal.
Should be illegal. Should be illegal. And you should be look at that. I didn't even see the illegal before you got rid of all the signs on the bottom. Should be illegal. You should be shouted out on socials, right? The same way how you have to be on a list when you get when you're like a sexual predator and stuff like that. You should be on a list. You should be banned from all personal training setups. You're not worthy. You're just simply not worthy.
Wait, bro. Did you say you should put them on a list like they're a sex offender?
Yes, there should be a list. Yeah. There should be a list for people.
That's classic.
For people like you out there, man, there should be a list, right? Because if this person, think about it, if this personal trainer is still, trying to get to it, and they may be out of shape at the moment, and they still get into the bag some way, somehow, and you over here trying to cheat the system by paying for your body, not even working out, you're not worthy, man. You should be ashamed of yourself. I don't know how that brother looks, but he looked like he needed to get something done other than his body. His face is crazy.
Yeah, but this is the individual that he had a viral moment where he was gay. Well, everything is alleged. He was gay, and then he found like a firebox or whatever, and then he went to church. He was like, "I'm delivered." This is him. So the source.
I thought that was
the source is horrible. The source is horrible, but the message, it resonated with me as personally knowing someone that works so hard in his craft. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of person that I like to give people their flowers while they're here. I don't like to say like, damn, once if for whatever reason, God forbid or whatever, like you pass before I do or whatever, I'm not gonna go on social media like, yo, Dover was such a good dude, man. He was a great physical trainer. He was this. He was a hustler. Like, nah, like give people their flowers while they're here, man. And someone that respects their craft so much, like yourself, like you really respect the craft. You perfect the craft. You work on your craft. So when you say certain things, it hits different than when you have people that just read books or just go to school for certain things. Like you really work on it. You know what I mean?
It'd definitely be illegal. And I actually know a few people who got bodies done, and now they offer training services. And I never say anything. But I kindly unfollow.
Kindly unfollow.
Yeah, because you're not gonna fucking catch me out there like that. Because now they think I'm cheating the system. Obviously, I'm not getting my body done, but now they just think I'm a cheater in some because I'm messing with you. So
right, technically, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing that people don't realize about social media and who you follow and who you interact with. If you constantly interact with someone and you follow them, you like their stuff and vice versa and things like that, you are subconsciously to the people, you are kind of co-signing. Because if you post something, right, and I like it, I'm co-signing it. That's why I don't just like everything. Like, I'm kind of picky about certain shit.
Now social media is turning to the part where people are justifying what they post by saying, "Oh, that's not my real life." I think I forgot who started that, like what celebrity started that, but now regular people are saying, "Oh, that's not my real life." Listen, a lot of us aren't famous. A lot of us aren't rich. You only got one life. What are you talking about? That is your life. What do you mean that's not your real life? You ain't doing shit else. You got a whole millionaire business on the side of this. That's your life. Stop lying. Like the people who say that's not my real life are people who actually have other lives. Like they're doing things, so they just post whatever and shit like that. The rest of y'all just posting your life and low key joking, making the same jokes as memes and saying, "Oh, it's just jokes." No, that's how you feel. Stop lying.
No, that's really right. That's how you feel, but you don't want to. You're afraid of the rebuttal. You're afraid of what people
and just think back at you. It's funny because think about this. Even if it was your fake life, right? Because I always like to say I'm a certified petty person. I'm a Scorpio, stuff like that. Even if I had a petty life, a fake life, I would want to upgrade my fake life on social media every time I increased my real life in real life. For example, if my fake life on social media was chilling at the bar, posting the same drink every Saturday, if I started getting real life, my fake life posts, the drinks would be a little bit more expensive and a little bit better background. Like my fake life would look, but if your fake life looked the same, that's your real life, fam. Stop lying.
Yeah.
That is your real fake life. I'm just saying.
But the crazy thing about social media, and every time I get to speak to the kids and things like that, because I'm real big on mental health and I do it a lot, is don't be fooled by social media, because 98% of the people, well, I wouldn't say 98 because I know a lot of people that really post real shit. I would say 90% of people, they post just the highlight reels of what their life is. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, like I used to do a lot of party promoting and marketing and things like that, and a lot of these parties, and these bartenders and bottle girls and stuff like that, they were homeless. You know what I'm saying? And it's things like that like it's crazy, because I have so many conversations with women that the regular ninjas would like go crazy over, like 500K followers and stuff like that. And I had real one-on-one conversations with a lot of them, and a lot of them were struggling, bro. And it's sad to see, because they had to post a certain life to continue to be booked. So that I understood, you know what I mean? But when they went home,
I've actually been there.
It's bad, bro.
I started that way too. Yeah, I've actually been there. I started that way when I first started cooking and stuff like that. So I completely understand how that happens.
That image.
But that is different, because that's for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's for you to get to the bag. So even that is different in itself. I could understand that. But that's why I said for regular people who just have like, they're not doing anything, that's your real life. Like, what else are you doing besides that?
But
because
you know what's crazy?
If you were doing something else besides that,
you know what's crazy,
you would be more productive. Like, you would post it every now and then,
If you need $1, right? People will laugh at you and not give you the $1. But if you're a celebrity or you're fake famous and you have $1, somebody will want to give you $1 to feel connected to you. And that mental state is horrible to have. It's sad to see, honestly. But Dove, I know you got a couple of exercises. Well, that and
people double tapping likes. People double tapping likes on cemetery pics is nasty too, man. People grieving at funerals and shit like that, and you hitting the like button instead of like just commenting and stuff like that for support.
That's something that Instagram actually should change. It's funny you say that, because I've always felt wary of hitting like on somebody passing. Like, I don't like the fact that they died. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then you have some people, right? Like, you'll comment on their picture and say, yo, my condolences, or you put the what people think is the praying hands, but it's really slapping five. But I'm gonna keep using it as praying.
So do
I. And and people actually feel offended oftentimes that you comment on the picture but you didn't like it, because now they have 32 comments and only 2 likes. Like, people, like, we have to start going into a certain part of life and social media management and things like that, to where it correlates with what you're really going through and what really life is, and live in your truth. I really believe that a lot of people don't really look in the mirror. They look in the mirror and see a representation of what they want to see, instead of what's actually there.
We could get into fitness from here, because a lot of my clients who are beginners, I do something called the mirror system. The scale is the scale. People weigh themselves when they first started out. Once you get a little bit deeper into it, once a week or whatever like that. But if your gym doesn't have like a high tech body scanner like goes, you got to use the mirror system. And obviously, the key thing in the mirror system is you must look in the mirror. You know how many people don't want to do it just because of that? Nah, I don't want to look in the mirror. Nah, that's too much. I'm just gonna weigh myself. It's a real issue. Like, people just don't want to face themselves, and it's like, yo, you here already. You taking a step already to improve yourself. So be happy to look in the mirror, because you should be excited for what's to come.
And congratulations on that move. Congratulations on that move.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So it should be an exciting part for you, but they can't get past the fact that they have to sit and stand in front of the mirror, because the mirror system, for y'all wondering what that is, basically, if your gym doesn't have a high-tech body scan machine to check your body fat percentage and all that other stuff, your body burns fat in different locations of your body. It doesn't always happen at the same time, and you can't target belly fat, right? Everyone knows that by now. You can't target belly fat. So the mirror system is, you have to really just look at yourself, pick a spot. You'll see your body burning fat from one area at a time, but that requires you looking, at your fat, something that you don't like, but over time, like say for your side of your chest right here, if you have a lot of fat on the side of your chest, you'll see that fat going down. You won't see it going down anywhere else, but you'll see it going down there. And then once it's done, once it's at a good spot, the fat burning process will start at another spot in your body. So that allows you to track where you're burning fat, but it requires really critiquing yourself in the mirror. A lot of people don't want to do that.
No, but that, it's, I'm so happy that you put it out there for the people that don't have a physical trainer or a nutritionist, to where they can understand that, there is a bigger picture, no pun intended.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You gotta appreciate the process, man, and that should hype you up more. You looking in the mirror, imagine, obviously, because me included, we all started in the same level. You looking in the mirror, obviously, you're not gonna like what you're looking at, but you should be motivated because it's about to change, and then from every 2 weeks, maybe every month, you should look different, and that should just hype you up more to look in the mirror. It's a beautiful process you going through.
But what prompts change more than seeing something you don't like? Like, that should be the biggest motivational tool ever, is for you to see something you don't like and you want to change it. Like, that should be a good thing.
I've thought of that. But also, I've thought of that, but that comes with being a savage. We all don't have a savage mode on us. And, like a little bit, again, a dash of pettiness, right? Because to look at something and get angry, you need to be a little bit petty to want revenge on that thing. To be like, yo, I'm gonna show you, we're gonna do this, regardless of what the situation is, right? Some people are not built like that. And
right.
It doesn't really work.
No, you're absolutely right.
But I'm gonna get my revenge. I don't care, man. I don't care what it is. To be real, fun fact or origin story, that's how I started working out. I used to play ball. I played basketball. I started in 5th grade. I only worked out in basketball practice. But man, shout out to Angie, my high school sweetheart. When we broke up, fam, you couldn't tell me nothing. I had to go to the gym. I said, fuck that, man. I'm gonna get right. I'm gonna do my thing. You got me fucked up. And that's how that started. That's how I started getting into fitness, you know? I'm gonna use whatever negative I have to create a positive. And you're not gonna stop me after that.
Mm-hmm. You know what's crazy about that is I was watching a Draymond Green interview, and he was saying he's 4 rings in, right? And he's saying to this day, he can tell you front to back, back to front, how every single name of everybody that was drafted before him, because he went 32 or 33 in the second round. He can right. name you. That's his motivational tool.
Yep, a lot of greats do that. A lot of greats do that. It's just,
you ever heard the story?
Savage mode.
Bro, you ever heard the story of Michael Jordan on how he will make shit up? You'd be like, that so and so said something or whatever. He will say it in interviews and be like, and people be like, yo, we never said that. Yeah, but in his head, people really said that shit, and that's what he used to push himself. And I'm like, yo, MJ was really a savage. Yeah. Like, wow. Like, he literally made shit up. That's a real
thing, man. You got to have some savage mode in you. You have to have some savage mode in you. And back to the strategy, that's why there's 2 different types of coaches, man. You have the nice coach. Some people are going to talk you through it and guide you through it, and people benefit from that. And you got the tough love coach, who's going to curse you out, make you run suicides if you miss the last shot, make you do it all over again, yell at you, and that pushes the player to do better, you know? Mm-hmm. And some people benefit from different coaches. You got to know yourself. You may want a nice coach, but do you need a nice coach? You may need a tough love coach because that nice shit is not working for you.
Right. No, you're absolutely right. I'm going to get to this video.
Yeah, man.
I didn't even realize we've been talking for 22 minutes.
It always happens, yo.
Facts. But we got ball.
Yeah, we can make this quick, man, because we got else to provide. All right, forearms. Forearms is super important. Fellas, the forearms workouts that y'all do already is not enough. So I'm going to give you 3 of my favorites. This right here, your forearms being in the inside of your legs is super important. Don't keep your forearms on the outside of your legs, right? Inside and curl. This right here, this is also going to work out your biceps. I can never pronounce the name right. Bicep brachialis, whatever. Personal trainers out there, write it down. And this right here, my 3rd favorite. Just curl the bar, put whatever weight you could do on the barbell, and curl it up. Either open grip like that, like you see me doing with my open hands, open your hands all the way and close, or just try to do a closed grip and then curl back and forth. But forearms are super important because think of it as basically like the tree trunk of your arm. If your wrist is fragile, if your forearm is fragile, how can you do a good push-up? Or how can you curl? Some people, they try to curl like for PRs, let's say a 70-pound barbell, and their forearm gets injured, like maybe they bone crack or they got a sprain because their forearm can't support the weight because the weight starts from the bottom, you know? Or if you can't do a pull-up, or if you want to do a different type of push-up, you know, that forearm is what's on the floor. That's the base. That's what starts everything. So forearms is crucial. People work out biceps, triceps, and all that, and which is important. But you don't forget the wrist. Don't forget the forearms. That'll change your strength immediately when you get your forearms up.
There you go, people. Do your forearm exercises, and like Dover said, the ones you're currently doing is not enough. So try those 3 as well. And people, you know, there's small body parts that people tend not to pay attention to, not realizing that it catapults you being able to do different things. Like you said, the push-ups and the pull-ups and everything else. Are we giving the people Trainer Rants episode 7, or you doing that next week, sir?
Yeah, we'll make it real short, man, because we really got to get out of here. We're going to make it real short, man. Go ahead.
Hold on 1 second, sir. Trainer Rants,
all right,
episode 7.
Trainer Rants. We're gonna make this one quick. Clients, if there's a grace period of lateness, 5-10 minutes. Even if I'm late, I like to just either give the client a free session or give them some type of extra time because it's my fault. But if you're late, right, you're not going to start your hour from wherever you came in. So if you came 20 minutes late, you are not getting 20 minutes extra after the fact. I got other clients after you. You paid for that hour. You didn't pay for the next 2 hours. And coaches, even if you don't have a lot of clients, do not start your client relationship letting that rock just because you're free the next hour. Because if you think you're going to become a good trainer, you're going to get clients. Now you have more clients. Now that client who always thinks they can be late is going to think you done changed because now you have clients after her or him and you don't want to honor the late ass system you had. So if your clients are late 15, 20 minutes, no shame, send them home. Send them home or give them a quick 20, 30 minute workout and just go. That's it. Hold your clients accountable at all times, man. They will respect you for it. Obviously, you don't have to say it in a rude way, even if they get rude, but hold them accountable. That's it.
Trainer Rants, episode 7. And you know what's big about that, what you just said. Not only does it set bad precedents, but this goes to every aspect of your life. You teach people how to treat you, ultimately.
Right.
You have to set boundaries. You have to have a bar, right? And you have to respect yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah. And that's what happens a lot. Because, I was guilty of it sometimes in the beginning. When you don't have a lot of clients, you think you're doing yourself a favor by helping a client out. But those same people, one, is not guaranteed they're going to be long-term clients. 2, those same people would start talking about how you done changed because now you can't do the same bullshit you was doing just because you actually have other clients now who are respecting you, So that's why I said the major part in that whole thing was even if you have the time, don't do that because it's not worth it in the long run. Remember, people, when you got a business, always think about the back end, right? That's where you're going to profit from. The front is that's not even for you. Always think about your back end profits.
Right. Listen, man, you have to set boundaries. You have to set boundaries in your life, in your professional life, personal life. You have to set boundaries. You have to hold people accountable. You have to teach people how to treat you. And you always respect yourself at the end of the day. I want to give a shout out to SBNDK. I want to give a shout out to Essentials for Life. I want to give a shout out to Dover. I want to give a shout out to Ghost Gym. For sure, Ghost Gym.
And shout out, this may be the only way I get my Essentials for Life CMOS. Yo, I'm still waiting out here. I want my goddamn CMOS. All right, I'm starting to itch. I need it.
We're going to send this clip tomorrow. Actually, it's fun. We actually just did a live with H2O and B Dollar yesterday. So shout out to more that's actually coming this week.
I saw the screenshot.
Yeah, we said so. Due to that live, I do want to give a shout out to H2O. We have Boarding for Peace. We are year 6 now. We're in Miami, July 2nd. And Queen of the Ring, Babs, baby, I love you. Big, my brother for life. Yeah. They have Queen of the Ring in Atlanta today. I will not be there. But definitely support. They have video demand option. Even if you get a ticket and you cannot attend, Babs will be giving that ticket out to a fan that can afford to go to the event. Babs was also on the live. She jumped on. We chopped it up a little bit as well. So shout out to Babs as well. And also shout out to her show. She got the Bacon, Egg, and Cheese show with Lady Luck. And what's that other young lady's name? I can't remember her name right now, but I'll definitely tag her as well. So definitely shout out to them. Everybody's doing their thing, man. My whole team is just moving out here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Dover, I'll see you in about 30, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Peace, and with that, yo, we out. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we'll see y'all next week. Straight Facts with Gutter, man. Health is wealth. The Dover Way. Episode 33. The Scottie Pippen edition. You heard? Peace.
Yes, sir.